Welcome everybody to the attendee side. We are just getting ready to get started. We're asking all the participants, all the teams to turn on their video so we can see all their faces, see their locations. If all the teams could come in and turn on their video. We are live streaming on Facebook. We are also encouraging everybody to join the webinar. Thank you so much for joining us. We've got 30 attendees on the outside. We've got 23 teams today. So we have 2 teams waiting, one more, 2191-2. Can you turn on your video? Looks like everyone is on. Okay, Dr. Cartwright, take it away.
Okay. Hello, I'm Dr. Chris Cartwright. I'm an associate professor of mathematics at Lawrence Technological University. Welcome to our Robofest Online World Championship golf bowl competition for the game senior division. Again, we've already completed check-in and everything, so we've tested all the microphones and cameras. Robofest is a program, again, that was developed at Lawrence Technological University. It was founded by our director, Dr. CJ Chung, a professor of computer science. So again, this is Lawrence Technological University's autonomous robotics competition. We'd also like to thank our corporate sponsors, DINSO, the Michigan Council Women in Technology Foundation, RoboMatter, NDIA of Michigan, Real-Time Technologies, SoarTech, IBM, IEEE, and Toyota. So again, without their support, Robofest would not be possible. We thank them for their support. Wait, we've already gone over the checklist for all the location head judges. So again, everything should all be set up. Again, today is the 6th and final competition category for this 2020 Robofest season. So today we're doing senior game. First, a description of the golf ball game. Again, the mission is to putt 5 golf balls into a hole slot and also to bowl over or move bottles. Again, we want to remind everyone to please take appropriate precautions regarding masks and social distancing during all activities associated with the Robofest Online World Championships. So first, just an overview of the schedule. Again, we're right now at the opening ceremony, just a few minutes late, but hopefully we'll catch up. Again, in a moment, we'll share some video. Then we'll introduce judges, go through contestant pledges, announcements, group photo. Then we'll do team and robot introductions. Then we'll have rounds 1 and 2, and we hope we'll be finished around 11 o'clock today. So I think next, if someone wants to share their screen, we should have a presentation by the opening remarks by the president of Lawrence Technological University.
Greetings, friends of Lawrence Technological University all over the world. We welcome you to the first ever Robofest 2020 Online World Championship, the only robotic competition in the world this year. I am Virendra Modgil, President and CEO of Lawrence Technological University in Michigan, USA. As you know, Robofest is all about STEM, science, technology, engineering, and mathematics learning. Success at Robofest requires mastery of multiple STEM and computer science subjects, which in turn drives preparation for college classes and high-tech careers. Additionally, Robofest teaches students to develop soft skills such as problem solving, teamwork, creativity, and communication. This year marks our 21st Robofest season. 2020 will be unforgettable. Due to the coronavirus situation, all the qualifying and regional competition around the world were abruptly halted in early March. However, we did not want to halt the learning opportunity for students. LTU's Robofest created new modality in the competition-based learning environment to cope with the unpredictable future rather than canceling it. So thank you for your participation in this new, unique, and different format of competition. I commend all of the teams and students here for being active learners and pioneers who are eager to master technologies for the future. As you may know, Lawrence Technological University was founded in 1932 with the support of the auto pioneer Henry Ford. At that time, Ford's famous Model T factory was at the forefront of an industrial revolution that changed the world. Likewise, we are at such a forefront of new technologies today. LTU and Robofest are paving the way. Someday, I hope you will join us here at Lawrence Tech to continue to do the excellent work you are already doing with LTU's Robofest. Your efforts are advancing science and technology for solving real-world problems. At this time, I would like to thank all the teachers, coaches, mentors, and parents. You make this program possible for our students. Without you, teams do not exist. Additionally, I would like to thank all of the inspirational international directors who have organized local qualifying competitions or are sending teams to Robofest 2020 Online Championship. Finally, we cannot give enough thanks to Robofest local judges and LTU judges for their dedication and volunteerism. Let us give all of them a round of applause. In closing, I wish all of you luck with your endeavors today and hope you have a great connected learning and collaboration experience through this unprecedented online Robofest 2020 competition.
Okay, so again, thanks for those opening comments to our president at Lawrence Tech. So now again, I think we're ready at least to go over the introduction of location judges. Wait, the biography information for each location judge can be found at our website, robofest.net. Again, you just can click under here where it says Senior Golf Ball. And here's a list of the location judges serving today. So again, we'd like to thank them all. I think we have about 22 teams. And again, some sites have more than one judge. So we have lots of judges judging today. So thanks to all of our location judges. We'll next have, again, please, location judges, please, again, read along, but we will have, please unmute yourselves from team 2705-2. We'll have the judges for that team recite the location judges oath.
It is our team. It's our team.
think we can hear you.
Can you see us?
We'll just hear you. Sorry, I'm sharing my screen, so we want everyone to see the pledge.
Right.
We hear you though.
All right.
Okay.
On my honor, I agree to serve today as an official location judge of a Robofest Online World Championship in a completely fair and impartial manner for this global event. I personally commit to this responsibility with no conflicts of interest, direct relationship to the teams, or predetermined expectations of the outcome of the competition. I understand the spirit of Robofest, that students solve problems and adults, coaches, parents are not allowed to assist during the competition. I have read the RoboBowl rules carefully, understand them clearly, and will make my evaluations based on the rules. After the competition, I will submit videos and scores with integrity.
Okay, thank you for doing that. So again, just a reminder again, all location judges, you are also agreeing to abide by this judge's oath.
You guys?
Okay.
You're gonna read now.
Okay, then just again, here's a list of all the senior golf ball teams participating today. Again, we have teams from Michigan, South Korea, Canada, Saudi Arabia, and Hong Kong, and Ghana. And they'll be introducing themselves a little bit later. But first, before we do that, we will have the Robofest contestant pledge read by team members from team 2705-2. Again, please, all team members, please follow along and read along as we listen to this team.
As a Robofest team member, I understand that the focus of Robofest is about learning through competition. I will show personal integrity by honoring all Robofest rules, valuing fair competition and respecting judges and all other participants. I will do my own work. I will not receive outside help from coaches, mentors, electronic devices, or other sources, competitions, and I will strictly follow impounding procedures. I pledge to make the first online Robofest 2020 great by upholding the spirit of Robofest.
Okay, thank you, team 27052, for reading the pledge. So again, just a reminder to all contestants, you are agreeing to abide by the Robofest contestant pledge for today's competition. Next, again, we ask that everyone come close to the Zoom camera so we can take a group photo. I think whoever is taking the photo may have some specific instructions, but I'll stop my share so we can see at least all of your faces. So please get as close to the camera as you can. And please then, team members remain at that location for your introductions.
Okay, I'll be taking a Zoom photo, meaning I'm gonna just take a screen share of my screen. So everybody get close. We'll make sure everybody's good. Looks great, everybody. All set. We'll do one and we'll do a couple here. Here's one. Do another one. Sorry for the delay. One more. Okay, here we go. And 3, 2, 1. My mouse is finding me. There we go. Robofest. Awesome. Great. Thanks, everybody.
Okay, next we'll have our team introductions. Again, each team has a maximum of 1 minute. Please again state your team location, give either your city or region and country. Also tell us your team, school, or organization. At this time, you may also introduce team coaches, mentors, and volunteers. Most importantly, we want to hear the name of each team member, and also please tell us the role. Again, whether you help build the robot or program it. Please do not tell us your age or grade. You will be timed. Just start when you're ready. Again, I think Shannon will call you by team number and we'll spotlight you. And then the timekeeper will warn you when there's 5 seconds left and when time is up.
All right, I'm going to call the first team in team number order. 26-27, We're going to spotlight your video. And you are ready to go.
Okay, cool. Hello, I'm 26-27. We're a mess. We come from Cranbrook here in Bloomfield Hills, Michigan. My name is Ben. I'm the only one on my team, so I've done everything. I've built and programmed my robot. Yep, here it is. I just used the V5 just electronic system. I use a vision sensor on the front and 2 line sensors on the bottom to detect like where the edge of the table is. And of course, the puddle mounted horizontally. So yeah.
Thank you so much. Next, we have 1851-3 TX001. Please introduce yourself. Turn on your microphone.
Thank you.
We could not hear the student at all. Can you start over and do that again? Can you come closer to the
Jenna, that's all. Thank
oh,
you.
we're all set? Okay. Next, we have 2104-3.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, we are Korea team 2104-2. My name is Hansung Kim.
I'm Lee Sing Cho.
Hi.
Hi. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
2109-3. I'm sorry, -35. There we go.
Hi, we are in Lego Legion, and that's our organization. And my name is Astrid. I'm Aditi. Our roles are we're both programmers and builders. We're from Novi, Michigan. Okay. Our number is 2019-35.
Okay.
Coach's names.
And then our coach names are Srinivas Bomadi and Jitender Sunke.
Thank you very much. Next, we have 2170-1.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi everyone, welcome to Special School and a high school in Windsor, Nova Scotia. And my name is Annie, and this is Amy, and this is Erin. And my job is extra help for our team. And her job is programming and build a robot. And his job is build robot and programming too. And our team name is BAM Ace. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you. Next, we have 2170-5.
Hi, my name is Benson. Hi, my name is Ali. I come from China, and we're now in Nova Scotia, Canada, to participate in this World Championship game. I am River, and we are so thankful for this opportunity to do this. We are pleased to be invited in this Robotics World Championship. Thank you.
Thanks, guys. Next, we have 2191-1.
Okay, we're 2191. What? We're 2191-1. I'm Joe, the programmer.
And I'm Sneak, the builder. Yeah. Good luck, everyone.
Thanks. Next, we have 2191-2.
All right, so I'm Zephyros, I'm the builder.
I'm Pranav, I'm the programmer.
I'm Vishnu. I too helped with programming.
So our team is 2191-2. We're from Troy, Michigan. School is Troy High School. And
You good?
yeah.
Thank you. Next, we have 2559-3. Sorry. 2705-2.
Unmute. We're unmuted.
Good morning, I'm Theodore.
Hi, I'm Maria. We're team 2705-2.
Our sponsors are Enfield Technologies.
And thank you to Robofest for hosting the World Championship virtually.
Thank you. Next, we have 3004-8. Nice and loud.
I'm good. Hi, I'm Gabby Tanlin.
And I'm Riley Doctor. And we are representing Hazel Park High School, Hazel Park, Michigan, United States of America.
Thank you. Next, we have 3156-1.
My name is Ben Babineau. I'm on the team Paris Pro. My name is Ben Babineau. I'm on the team Paris Pro Bogey Bowlers. We're from Paris Pro, Nova Scotia in Canada. My coach is Caroline Morris, and our robot is based off of Lego Mindstorms.
Thank you. Next up, 3455-1.
Okay, go ahead. Hi everyone, our team's name is Cream. We are from Rossi National School in New Brunswick, Canada. Our team's coach is Miss Brown. The 4 members of our group collaborated well, and everyone made a great contribution. Cherry and Jola exerted their architectural talent in the robot building as Jenny and Joy did most of the coding part. Our design concept originates from the official video of Robofest, but we made it innovative in detail. We made some essential changes. A bracket in the front. This idea comes from the excavator. The bracket keeps the ball and enables the robot to send it to the places we want. We hope our robot can play its best on the field. Thank you for listening.
Thank you so much. 3691-1.
Hello, everybody. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, everybody. We are Qurtuba Primary School from Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. This is me, Muhammad Fawzi, and this is Risha. Hi. And we have our coach, Mr. Mustafa, and we hope good for all. We wish good for all. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Next up, we have 3709-1.
Relax.
Hi everyone, I'm Saudi Arabia. And I'm Al Said. Rani Milghamdi. And we're from Dar Al Haditha, and our coach is Mahal Haj. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Next up, we have 3719-1. Here we go. Can you turn on the speaker or the microphone on this device and turn off the other one? Because we cannot hear you. Sorry to interrupt. Thank you. Next, we have 3722-2.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hi. Okay. Hello. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Hi, we are a group of students from Cheung and Catholic Secondary School in Hong Kong, participating in Robofest. Our team has totally 5 members, which divided into hardware and software. This time, we used JoyMax as our competitions because it has basic programming skills and we can fix it more convenience. Yes, thank you.
Thank you. Next, we have 2723-1.
Hi, can you hear us?
Yes.
Okay, so we're from Bukit Secondary School in Hong Kong. Well, our team has 4 members. So I'm Adrian Chong. I'm Ping Chi Ting. I'm Nakahu. I'm Wang Qi. Okay. So basically, I'm the one that does the software, and the other 3 are for the hardware and all the electronics and stuff. And well, we spent almost a year for this, and so I hope that we can enjoy this competition. So thank you.
Thank you so much. Next, we have 3724-1.
We are very happy to participate in this unique robotics competition. We work so hard towards it. And one innovative thing about the robot is that it has a grabber and a lead robot, which helps it to grab the colored ball so that we can place them on this on the bush, pass and go at the same time. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And our final team to introduce themselves is 3725-1.
Hello, guys. My name is Rajat. I'm with online classes. I'm Jeremy Alpha. When I see this without anything, without much to be about the robot, the robot is
Thank you.
Shannon,
Yes.
yeah, you forgot to introduce 2559-3.
Okay, let's bring them up.
So, hello, I'm 2559-3. I'm from South Korea and my name is Han Lim. So, as it's the first time for me to participate in this kind of event, I'm a bit nervous, but regardless of the results, I hope everybody just simply enjoyed this competition. Thank you.
Thank you. Sorry we missed you in the first round. Thank you for letting me know.
Should we double check for others?
Yeah, were there any other teams that did not get to introduce themselves?
There was a raised hand in attendees.
Yes. That's Lily. Lily, did you want to say something? I think we're all set.
Okay. I think it's time to unveil the unknown task and factors for round one. Wait, so we'll be sharing these factors again in the chat. I think Elmer will be sharing that right now. As a backup, we're also emailing these unknown task factors to all the location head judges. I just want to make sure I go through them right now to make sure that everyone understands them. So here are the unknown task factors for senior round one. First, we'll go over the starting location and orientation of the robot. So for the start, the rear of the robot must be aligned with any part of the indicated edge. So again, the rear of the robot can be anywhere along this edge up to, but not including this black line. So it basically has to be to the left of that black line from the camera point of view. The starting orientation, the front of the robot label again must be up here, and the front of the robot must be facing again away from the camera or towards the top of this picture. And that is the starting location and orientation. Then again, these are for purposes of setup. Again, some of these factors, right, are not unknown or changed, but just for reference. Again, 13 centimeters, right, is the distance from ball one and ball three from the edge of the table. The first key unknown factor is the D dimension. It'll be 9 centimeters. So this line of balls will be 9 centimeters away from that edge of the table. Of course, another second thing that is actually known is the position of ball four is always 30 centimeters away. As a reminder for the senior division, the dimensions E and F that tell the locations of ball 2 and 5 are completely unknown during the entire work time and practice. Those are only placed after the work time. So again, for this file that we've shared with the location head judges, keep in mind there are 2 pages. Please only share this first page with teams. This is all the information that the teams have for their work time. There's a second page then to help the judges set up the balls 2 and 5 after the work time. So at least during the work time, balls 2 and 5 can be any location, any distance within those parameters. Again, between 20 and 40 centimeters for ball 5, G, and between 30 and 45 centimeters for ball E. So please do not mark the specific round one location for those 2 balls. Please mark the locations for balls 1 and 3. And judges, you may begin setting up the tables right now. Once you are finished setting up the tables, please raise your hand in Zoom to let us know that the tables are ready to begin the work time. We'll have all the teams begin together so that all teams have 30 minutes for their work time. So judges, please set up the tables right now and raise your hand once you know that, to let us know that you have set up the tables. Oh, but sorry, and before I get rid of the slide though, I almost forgot to announce the game ending task. For the game ending task, the robot must be completely in the start zone. The robot must spin at least 360 degrees, and then it must stop. So again, the robot can spin basically either direction. Here we have pictured, I think, counterclockwise, but clockwise is okay. The robot must spin at least 360 degrees. Slightly too much is okay, but we want to spin at least 360 degrees. And it's very important that the robot be stopped. The robot can be anywhere in the start zone. And I think we'd asked a team during the check-in to demonstrate this for us. So if they're ready, I'll stop my share so the team can demonstrate things.
Yeah, if there are any questions, please put them in the chat.
Yes. Thanks, Elmer. I think it was Hannah's team, I think was the one that agreed to volunteer. If you're ready, you can unmute yourselves and we'll spotlight their team.
Yep, we're getting everything ready just
Okay.
now. Just a few minutes.
Sure, okay.
Okay.
Or can just someone with the robot just come and demonstrate? I mean, you don't have to have the table set up yet, but while they're setting up, could someone bring the robot over and just show it where it should be? If you can have the camera show the table.
Does that look good?
Yep, for the start zone. And if you just show it can be anywhere along that edge, yeah, make sure you have the back is along that edge. And if you want to, you can just move it along the edge just to show it doesn't have to be in that corner. It can be anywhere up to the black line. Yep, it can move there, a line. And again, the front of the robot should be marked, and again, up to the black line. Yep. Basically, any part of the robot touching the floor surface of the table should not go on that black line. Wait, and next, could you demonstrate the game ending task?
The 360 launch.
Yep. So the robot can be anywhere in the start zone. So it doesn't have to be along any edge. Make sure it rotates a full 360 degrees.
Perfect. Yep.
And then the robot must stop. Okay, so thank you for demonstrating that. I think I'll switch it back over to the screen so we can see those task factors.
Yeah.
But Elmer, just let me know if there are questions in the chat and I will answer those questions.
Yeah, and just to clarify, right now we're giving some time for the judges to set up balls 1 and 3, or
Yes.
1, 2, and 3, and the work time will start when everyone has a raised hand. So teams should not be working right now.
Yep, only judges setting up tables right now. Yep, balls 1 and 3 and 4. And I'll display those factors so you can see them again. Let's see. Actually, I think I can pull up the chat to see if there are questions. Oh, I need to figure out where it is. Okay. There's the chat. Okay. Yes, so thank you for the question. Again, right, the orange balls can be placed in a practice location, but don't set them up in the official locations yet.
Chris, you've got something on your screen, a black box. I'm not sure what that is.
It's
Is
the
that-
chat, I think.
Yeah, I think it's
Okay, yeah.
Would you prefer I close it?
Yeah, we'll handle the chat. That,
No,
yeah.
yeah, okay. Well, I just didn't know if you want a verbal response to the chat as well, but
Okay, yeah, it's covering your screen.
okay.
Yeah, we'll read them off for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's still open on your screen, or did you shut it?
At least I'm not seeing it on my screen. So I guess, but it's open for you. So I think I need to actually close the chat, I guess. How about now?
That's better. There's
Better?
still
Could be-
something in the middle of your
It's probably the
screen.
participants, I think.
Okay,
I need to actually close them.
yeah, okay.
Yeah, now it's gone.
Sorry, I guess just because I couldn't see it doesn't mean that you couldn't see it.
Yeah, no, that's an odd thing.
Yeah. The same I think is true like with the video things, like if I had people's videos open.
Okay, I don't see any questions right now.
Okay.
Okay, we still need to raise hands, right, to indicate.
We would prefer that method, yes. How many hands are raised so far? Because I can't see that.
2.
2, okay. Now 3,
Yeah,
good.
so yeah,
Okay, actually, if someone raises their hand, I do get a warning about it, yeah.
Okay,
But only when it actually happens.
okay, yeah, we'll give everyone a few more minutes to set up the ball locations. But yeah, when you're ready, just
Yeah, or just let me know if you want me to stop the share of the screen, because then I can see all that stuff. But
okay, yep,
if you think we've shown those factors long enough on the screen, but
I think so. And then we've set it.
I
on
can
the-
always put it back up again if you want to.
Yes. Yeah, well, once we see all the raised hands, we'll start the 30-minute timer. So, yeah, teams, I know you're anxious, but yeah, the 30-minute timer has not started yet.
Yeah, we want to make sure all the teams have a fully set up table to practice before we start the timer. So thank you for your patience, teams.
Team 3156-1, if you could re-angle your camera so we can see the table and the pit area.
Okay, I think it's good. Yeah, looks like the instructions are clear. We're just waiting for teams to set up.
Parsboro Bogey Bowlers, can you reset your camera so we can see the table? Yeah, it's better. Very good. Thank you.
Yeah, for now we want the cameras set up so we can see not only the tables, but also the team tables, the pit area, as well as the practice table. So hopefully both are in the camera view at the moment. In a few camera views, I only see the tables, but maybe the teams are going to be working close to those tables.
During the work time, we will be spotlighting teams to make the attendees and the webinar a little more clear. So we will be spotlighting different teams, so it will not be in gallery view the entire time. So if we spotlight you, it doesn't necessarily mean we're asking you anything. We're just making sure that it looks more interesting. We will be perhaps asking a few teams to unmute their microphones, understanding that it might not be possible during the work time. We just don't want it to be completely quiet if we can help it, but we will be spotlighting videos. So don't be alarmed if you see yourself larger than the gallery view. So if you have any questions, please put them in the chat. When you're all set to go to the next step and start the timer, please raise your hand, blue hand, raise hand function. That's how we know that everyone is ready to proceed.
Sorry, excuse me, we went to pray and I wasn't listening because we had some issues. So what did you say? We couldn't listen.
Have you set up the balls? We're asking teams to set up the table with the initial unknown tasks and factors. Did you get that information?
No, we didn't. No, we didn't. Can you just show us again?
Sure.
Yeah, I'll put the
put it in the chat again, or
yes.
You want to show on the screen too?
Yeah. Page 1 is for the team. Page 2 of this PDF should not be shown to the team. It's for the coaches or the judges in order for them to have the unknown factors after the work time is over. So Dr. Cartwright, if you want to explain, you do it better than I do.
Sure. Okay. Yeah. So I can go through it again. Okay. Yes. So for the unknown test factors, the key thing that needs to be set up right now is this D dimension will be 9 centimeters. We'll show how all of these balls are away from the table. Balls 1 and 3 will be set up their final locations. Again, ball 4 again will not move, so it should already be set up, at least if they were practicing earlier, or make sure ball 4 again is set up 30 centimeters away. The start of your robot needs to be on the bottom of the table with the rear of the robot anywhere aligned along this edge up to this first black line. The front of the robot needs to be facing away from the camera, or at least towards the top of this picture here. The game ending task is the robot must spin a full 360 degrees, in either counterclockwise or clockwise. The direction doesn't matter, just a full circle. And once it is finished spinning, the robot needs to stop. And then the locations of balls 2 and 5, these E and G dimensions, again, for the location judge, that's on the second page of this document. Please do not share that with the teams. That will only be set up after the 30-minute work time is completed. But at this time, all teams should be setting up that D dimension and setting balls 1 and 3 in their proper locations, as well as ball 4. Balls 2 and 5 can be anywhere, again, in these allowable dimensions. Again, ball 5 between 20 and 40 centimeters away from this edge. Ball 2 between 30 and 45 centimeters away from that top edge of that table. And these factors are in the chat, and they have also been emailed to all the location head judges.
Thank you very much. Sorry again.
No problem. You're welcome. And as a reminder, once you're finished setting up, please raise your hand. Yep. The timer will start when all teams have indicated they're ready with a raised hand. So we're waiting for all those raised hands. So I think we have about 6 more teams still setting up. So hopefully we'll be ready to start the timer momentarily.
Showing 2 more teams need to send to finalize, 2109-35 and 3722-2. Looks like they're completing their setup. (2191-2), are your colored balls yellow or? They're yellow, okay. Just, it's hard to see that they're different color. Just waiting for one team.
Okay, I think are all the hands raised now?
We have a team. I'm checking to see if we have all the teams. It looks like we had a team log off and come back in. Just double checking.
Yeah, because there's only 19 raised hands. Is there someone still logged off?
Yeah, I'm trying to see. It looks like
There's a raised hand. Or
and the
no?
attendees.
Mhm. That's a team from, I think from, hold on. Because Lily's just come in and Lily, are you? Okay. All right, we need to rename the Nana's team 3725-1. I'll take care of it right now.
Are they ready otherwise?
I'm not sure. 3725-1. Are you ready to go? You got your setup all set? 3725-1. I saw that you came back on. You good? Okay. Can you use the raise hand function to let us know that you are ready to go on to the next step? I think they're good. Let's go ahead and I think we need to move. I think everybody's ready.
Okay.
Dr. Cartwright.
Okay. So I guess Elmer, I guess you're ready. You may start the timer.
Okay, we're gonna start.
Okay, so teams, the timer has started. You have 30 minutes to work on your robots. Again, program the robots or possibly modify the robots. Again, we'll be spotlighting various teams. And again, the Robofest staff, again, are working as proctors, again, observing what the teams are doing while you're working.
At 20 minutes, there are 20 minutes left in work time. At the end of work time, we're going to ask teams to impound their robots in the start zone of the field.
Clock on all the time.
I could probably get the clock.
Do you want me to bring another time?
It's 17.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, thanks.
I should use their timer to see how long I'm taking.
Is it okay? Is it okay?
I think you did great.
We're just gonna hope that.
Well, we missed one ball.
Okay, and shut it off now, right?
Yeah. How much have you?
I don't know if I'm gonna stay here. We should probably.
I should probably speak up this.
15 minutes.
There should
15 minutes left.
No, there should not be a speak here.
This one's full. That is half. I'm using one half.
For the game, oh, yeah. But don't connect it.
This is staying right there. Markins.
Especially when it was spinning, it was doing.
Yeah.
So.
Also, I'm not sure why. Normally, I'm not sure why you didn't go straight in. Instead, we were bouncing off the bottles as well. Which,
I think we are.
No, I can hear on this.
Do I have a sheet for that? Okay. Really sucks to see it. So try this one more time, but I'm gonna do a little coaching. Oh, I can't do wireless right now. No, I should like that. So I'm trying to let's actually. Oh, I tried to do wireless again. Shoot, now I gotta wait. I'm stupid. There we go, that's straight. Check the time. About 12:22-ish. Start. Still too little. Okay. The rope, my program crashed. Lock up photos though. Get that one ball to work. I have a good chance at like a poker game almost. Like the first one. No, that's not. Okay, so I have about 30 seconds left at this point. And let's see. It'll be cutting it close. And it's okay. With so 10 seconds left. So that's nice. I just want to increase this angle here. Two balls. Okay, I'm changing this by quite a bit, so this will work. What is on here?
Oh, I'm not sure how. Just put the other one anywhere like random close, but I'll take it.
There are 10 minutes left in work time.
Can I take one? Oh, okay. It's about there. Straight. It's close. Oh, I can keep on doing wireless, assuming it's gonna work. Right where? Yeah, it'll work. It just made the noise like that. I either doing it now. I'm crazy. You're holding. I'm holding a robot. I can't get my hand out. It's too bad. Oh no, I have to set that down. Give me a try. Okay. What the heck? Reset the program. Yeah, I guess it's my only option. For Bluetooth now? So now it takes us back on Bluetooth. I sent it to USB. Why did it just randomly switch? For Bluetooth, I need to restart the robot. Oh, now it's glitched out. I'm gonna run out of time because of this. I'm just gonna restart the robot, that way I can use Bluetooth. Last music start. Is not the restart thing? Reset the program. Yeah. I just had to do that video. Did it work? I'm assuming it will. Turn it back on. Once it's back on, it should work. I just need to do it again. I've had issues like this, but they never really happen. When they do, I just need to restart both of them. So the robot takes forever. I was hoping it didn't have to. Then I'll get one or two more rounds in now. Okay. If this doesn't work, I'm just gonna be so pissed. Let's go. Hey, bro. Oh my God. It's too much. There we started. No, I put him in the code. Yeah.
There are 5 minutes left. 5 minutes left.
So we just need to pray that it's far and because close is not working for us right now. Because it's not getting enough. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stop this. Maybe test it close a bunch and it just doesn't work. Or work for one. Hit in the same direction. If the bottle was there, the orange would have gone in. There you go. So give it the weapon, maybe it might go
Beh, 3 minutes. So start.
That one every other time, every single, maybe it's not lucky. Maybe one more.
Okay. I don't think we do one more. I think we set it up again, but we don't do one more. I think I put the robot on the road. Okay. Because that might be a part of some of this. You think I should turn it off? Sometimes when I turn it off and back on, it changes a little bit though. Or should I just put it on and leave it on while it's charging? 2 minutes. We won't have time for a full run anyway. Just stop it now.
So
96.
As long as the work falls on, we're good.
اسعى كده بدأ الكوره دي تتحط الروبوت يتحط يمين قريب من الجسم عشان ما اديكش
1 minute.
لا شمال شويه بس كده احفظ المكان ده
1 minute.
او سيب خلاص سيب على الوضع.
well, you 1 minute.
So what? For country?
ظبط يا استاذ محمد الكور مصر.
You can tell which countries come in thinking they represent their like countries. Because it's
Time is up. All right, teams, please finish and put your robot in the start zone. Yeah, as soon as we see all the robots in the start zone, we can move on to the official round.
Okay. If all the teams are done practicing, the judges again may set up the locations for balls 2 and 5. Please do that now.
Did you want us raising hand when we're set up?
No, that's not necessary yet. I think we're going to wait until after.
Okay, I just.
Yeah. No, I see some going on. Yeah, it's not necessary to.
Yeah. It'll be more important, I guess, just that everything is synchronized when we start the round. So we'll just kind of keep an eye and make sure it looks like everything is set up. So for now, you can lower your hands.
Excuse me, do you have a suggested number for the value E and G so we can all be fair?
The value for E and G?
Yeah.
That should have been sent to the location head judge. It was in a second page of the original document we shared. Only the location head judge should have it.
second page of the.
Yeah, the PDF should have had 2 pages. The second page should have the E and G values that the location that the judges need to set up now.
I'm not sure I have it. Can you post it here or email it to me?
Yeah, it was posted in the. Elmer, do you want to post that again in the chat?
Why don't
They're
we
asking for the values of E and G.
Yeah, why don't we just read them off?
I guess we can announce it now. It's not, I guess, a secret more, right? Okay. Wait. E is 35 centimeters. G is 20 centimeters.
Yeah, I'll put it in the chat. E is 35.
E is 35. G is 20.
check 咗成個唔係呢個係 G 呢個係 G 呢個係20。
Okay, once it looks like all the tables have been set up, then we'll give instructions again for how we'll do the run for round 1. So right now, unless you have a question, you can lower your hand. We don't need the hands raised yet, just as long as it looks like you're set up. It still looks like we see some teams obviously setting up. So at the moment, please lower your hand unless you do have a question or there's an issue that we need to address. We'll ask you to raise your hands later after we give the instructions for round 1. G is 20. It's in the chat as well.
Okay, it looks like most of the teams are ready.
Okay. Okay, good. Okay, so now I'll give the instructions for round one. Actually, do I have everything? Do I have anything open blocking the screen or?
That's good now.
Good now? Okay, so for the round one sequence of events, okay, judges, of course, right now, all the teams should make sure they have one team member with their robot. At least we'll check this. And they should have basically their program loaded up and ready to go. The robot should be placed in the starting location. Remember, at least for round one, right, that was aligned with the bottom edge of the table with the robot front facing away from the camera. Again, so judges, make sure you check the starting and location and orientation of the robots. Again, also judges double check to make sure the zoom camera is shows the complete field. The second recording device, make sure that is ready to go. Judges check and make sure all the bottles and balls are set up correctly. Again, all the bottles, of course, inside the black circles and all the balls in the proper locations. Judges check and make sure your team is ready. Make sure you're ready. When all of this is completed, then raise your hand. After I see all of the raised hands from every team, then again, I'll just give one final call. If the sites are ready, if you're not ready, make sure your hand is lowered or lower your hand if there's an issue. I will then check with the timer. I will then give the command to start videos, verbal command. Then I will count down from 3, 3, 2, 1. When I say go, all teams will start their robots. Make sure at that point, everyone moves away from the table so you don't interfere with the robots. Then at the end of the run, make sure you move that second recording device to get a closer view of the robot's end position so we can see if it, again, satisfied the game-ending task. And again, also move over to the bottle hole slot area so we can see whether or not bottles were moved or knocked over. And also we can check to see, again, how many balls are in the hole slot. Okay, so this is the sequence of events for round one. Please raise your hand when you are ready.
Yeah, the raised hand should also be an indication that the robot is turned on and ready to go.
Yes, the robot should be turned on. Basically, all they should do once we start the countdown, they should just have to press like a start button. So everything should be completely ready if you have your hand raised. If not everything is ready, please do not raise your hand. But basically, if your hand is raised, it means you should be ready for my countdown. Should I stop the share or keep this?
I think you can stop. Yeah, it looks like we've got 16 raised hands.
Yep, we have 20 teams, 17. Ooh, okay, looks like we have all 20 hands raised. Okay, so I think that should mean that all sites are ready. All team members should be in position next to the robot, ready to start the robot. Wait, timer, are you ready?
Timer is ready.
Okay, please start your recording devices, and then I will do the countdown from 3. So recording devices on. 3, 2, 1, go. And if any team would like to turn their sound on, a few teams, we'd maybe like some sound.
There's 1 minute and 30
One or two.
seconds left.
Thank you. That's enough sound, I think.
شوف اللي فوق شوف اللي فوق.
Roll away. The sensor again. Are you?
1 minute.
Yes. Just 3 seconds. No, I don't think so.
Is it first game over now? Is during 20 seconds left?
Yeah, I guess so.
Alright, well, we're out.
15.
Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Time is up.
Okay, they also had the same problem.
Yes. So please keep your recording on right now. Again, judges, please check again the location of all the balls if they're in the first slot. Also check to see if bottles have been knocked over or removed. So now with the second recording device, please move in and zoom in.
Please animates, it's not there, right?
And then judges, once you're finished scoring, you can then lower your hand. So that will let us know that you're done scoring. But please keep your hands raised at the moment, unless you're done scoring.
Stop?
Yeah, stop.
Yeah, stop. Yeah.
And judges, make sure again, you all check the scoring sheet with the team, make sure the team agrees, and both judges and team members initial the score sheet. And once you're completed with the scoring procedure, then you may lower your hand.
Number 4 remove from the table. 咁你係 remove 咗1、2、3個嘅，3個 remain intact 冇得嘢出嚟啦。都 reset penalty 咁就冇嘅，係啦。Game ending 就冇做到嘅。係咁。
如果嗰嚿嘢整嗰時，你直接整埋嗰個轉嗰個，我都要放棄埋嗰個，放棄嗰個。
頭先啊，跟住咧就嗰個時間係時間都我寫埋啦，雖然佢係嘅，咁因為我唔知佢係咪即係全部都失敗咩，要睇時間㗎嘛。elapsed 係1分12秒13。但係佢嗰個情況，我哋如果第下一個真係可能都冇分我哋好嘅。好。幫我對句，有冇記錯？
Looks like we have 3 teams finished scoring. Again, once you're finished scoring, you may lower your hand. We're waiting for all the hands to be lowered before we go on to unknown factors for round 2. Oh, good, thank you. Yeah, I know some teams are still working. We still got several teams.
No, not unmute. I need to bring down the hand. Or from here?
I don't know. Where do you raise the hand?
Lower hand.
Yeah, it's under participants is the raise hand.
So what was the score?
112.
112.
Yeah, teams may stay muted. It's just.
What's the maximum?
Okay. Please make sure it's whatever camera you're using as the recording device is the one that is giving us the close-up of the bottles and balls. So I don't. There may have been one team that needed to use their Zoom camera as the recording device as well. Just make sure, remember, it's whatever you're recording is what we need to do with seeing the zoomed-in version of the bottles and balls. So hopefully everyone recorded through all the end of their judging. Please do not stop the recording until you finish your judging procedure. Yeah, and you'll be sending us your score sheets. So again, unlike some teams maybe in the mock competition, we'll get the score sheets from you later. So you'll send those to us electronically. So once you've lowered your hand, that's basically how we'll know that you are done with scoring. And you can wait till the end of round 2 to upload the videos for both rounds 1 and 2. So you don't need to worry about uploading anything at the moment. All you need to do right now is make sure, again, that you've finished scoring round 1. Then please wait to upload videos so that we can go right on to round 2. And you can upload everything after the competition is completed. Okay, there are still 9 teams with raised hands. I'm not sure if they're done judging yet or not. I think I see at least one judge with team members, but at least at many of the tables, I don't see any judges around the table. So hopefully they're almost finished. Looks like one judge may have just gotten the score sheet initialed by a team member. Okay, now we're down, I think, to 6 raised hands. Okay, that's fine. Thank you for showing the score sheet. We actually don't need that, but it's important that you lower your hand. But it looks like we have 2 teams done. You can lower your hand now. I see another score sheet. Thank you. I see a score sheet. I think I saw score sheets from all the teams. So I think those last 3 teams that still have hands raised showed me their score sheets. So you're good. I think 2559-3 is good. I can actually lower their hand. And I saw score sheets, I think, from 2104-2 as well. And yep, I got your score sheet. Thank you. And let's see, did I see the last one? Yeah, I think I saw their score sheet as well. Okay, so I think we're ready to move on to round 2. Yeah, we didn't have to see the scoring sheet in the video. You're good. Basically, you'll be sending us electronic versions of all score sheets. So I think we are now completed round 1. Actually, just a second. Let me make sure I have the right file up. think we're ready to move on to round 2. Sorry, I've got too many things open. I'm sharing my screen now. Okay, so for round 2, we will now unveil the unknown task and factors for round 2. I will bring up a PDF of that. So again, I think now, again, Elmore or Shannon, whoever's in charge, again, please just send page 1 of the PDF file. I think we now have them separated out. So again, location head judges in the chat, you should only see the factors that we need again to set up for the practice. And again, all the information that's being shared right now can be shared with the teams. We will send you the additional setup information for the things that are completely unknown, basically at the end of the work time. So here are the unknown task factors for round 2. Okay, for senior round 2. Oops, actually, sorry. I think there's actually a missing picture in what I'm showing.
No, that's right, Chris.
That's right, but where's the... Oh, right, sorry, I wasn't thinking. Okay, yes. Okay, sorry. My bad, sorry. We have an unusual starting location orientation. Okay, so this is kind of an unknown task that you were warned about. We actually have an unknown starting task. So for the start, the robot can be anywhere in the start zone, so it doesn't have to be aligned with anything. We do require that the front edge of the robot is facing the indicated direction, but it can be back from the table, can be anywhere in the start zone where the actual robot is located. The front of the robot must be facing, again, from the camera's point of view, that left side of the table. We're going to require the robot to spin at least 360 degrees. Again, it can be either clockwise or counterclockwise, whichever direction you want, but it must spin a full circle. The robot must spin a full 360 degrees to start. So this is actually an unknown starting task. So judges, again, you need to be watching for that starting task to make sure the robot spins a full 360 degrees before the robot then moves towards to putt any of the balls. Again, of course, for the setup, right, C is always 13. That dimension doesn't change. We do have a different D dimension for round 2, different than round 1. So for round 2, D is 14 centimeters. That'll be the distance that the balls 1, 2, and 3 are back from this line. Again, separating things from the no robot zone. Remember, senior teams E and G, balls 2 and 5 will only be placed at the end of the practice time. So before we start round 2. So balls 2 and 5, their location will be unknown for practice. Ball F, that location is standard. It doesn't change. That will be set up at 30 centimeters for round 2. Balls 1 and 3 will be placed in their proper locations. So judges, it's very important, again, you try and set up, again, balls 1, 2, and 3 in their proper locations. Ball 4 should be in the same place as round 1. The other main thing I want to discuss now is the game ending task. We want to make sure that the robot footprint, again, that's basically all the part of the robot touching the surface of the table. Again, doesn't include wires or sensors or things hanging over. It must be covering ball 2 location, which is an unknown location, but notice again, there's a range for where ball 2 can be. E can only be between 30 and 45 centimeters. So you need to make sure that the robot is covering up basically pretty much anywhere ball 2 can be. And it's important, again, we want to require that the robot, again, the footprint of the robot, so basically the base of the robot, including like wheels or anything touching the surface, is over that location. We want to make sure that no part of the robot is in the robot zone. So we do not want you to violate the no robot zone. So again, if your robot is big, you may need to have part of your robot back over here. And again, these unknown task factors have been emailed to location head judges. This page here has been shared in the chat for setup. Judges, please set the tables. And then if one team, I don't think we got a volunteer before. Elmer, did you ask for a volunteer?
No, we need a volunteer.
So we would, if a team would like to raise their hand to volunteer to demonstrate this unknown task factor, I will stop my share so I can call on a team. And then if you do have questions about this task, please enter them in the chat. But judges may begin set up tables right now. Okay.
Okay, I think Hannah volunteered to do it again.
Okay, I guess that's okay. I think they did a good job in round one. So I guess Hans team, yep, you can unmute yourself.
All
So if
right,
you
so we're gonna show both the starting and the ending task. So you guys want to show where it's starting? So anyway, there facing
Yep.
360.
Good.
And then now where it needs to end.
So pretend ball 2 is in its proper location.
Yep.
Right, so there'll be a marker over there.
Yep.
So the entire robot should be covering that ball 2 marker location.
Yep.
Okay, thank you for that demo. Yep, so we got our volunteer, thank you. It looks like we had a chat volunteer as well, but I think hopefully that gave you the idea. If you have any questions, please enter them in the chat. So yes, I have at least one question in the chat right now. I respond to yes, you can be anywhere in the start zone is okay.
There's also a question about the end task in the chat.
Okay. Yes, so I will try and answer that one.
Excuse me, for the start task, what if the robot did not complete a 360 circle turn?
Then I think basically it would have to restart. That would be a violation. It must complete the starting task.
So that is a violation, right?
Correct.
Okay.
So basically it would not be able to earn any points other than remaining intact if it does not do the start task.
Okay, understood.
So the start task is required today.
Excuse me, so we can start from anywhere we want, but it have to be 36 degree.
Yes.
So it has to be spin first.
Spin
and
one
then we
full
start.
circle, one full revolution. Yes.
Okay.
I mean, slightly more is okay. It should not spin less than one full revolution.
It also has to be facing the left side of the table.
Correct. Yeah, that is the only other criteria. Right. It has to start facing left side of the table. So the front of the robot must face left when starting.
One more question. For the 360 turn, is there a tolerance that that the team can be within?
I'd usually say within plus or minus 45 degrees. It's better to overshoot than undershoot.
Okay, understood.
It needs to be, I believe the things say at least 360 degrees. So more is okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Equal to or greater than.
Yeah. Yeah.
It should be at least 360. And,
At least 360.
Right. Okay. Thank you.
But yes, there's still some tolerance. I mean, we don't expect it to be exact, but yes, if you want to err, make it a little bit too big.
Excuse me, what's the task again? After he...
For game ending,
Yeah.
for game ending, part of the robot must be over where the ball 2 marker is, the actual ball 2 marker. So not where you practice it, but where it actually will be.
Okay.
So that's an unknown location, but you have a range of possible locations. Okay. Do you want me to ask them to raise their hand before we start the timer, or I assume they're still setting up, but
It's your call. Yeah, I think they're already doing. Might as well. Yeah.
okay. Yep. So please raise your hand if you are completed the setup. Again, we want to start all the teams practicing at the same time. So at least 4 teams are set up. Once you're set up, please raise your hand, and then we'll all start practicing together. Good. We have 12 teams ready. 13. We're just waiting for all the raised hands to start the timer. Good. 16 are ready. We have 17 ready. Let me just try and check and see who hasn't raised their hand yet. We'll try and look and see. It looks like they're still setting up.
I see a couple teams still working.
Okay, that's fine. Looks like, okay, maybe 2 still working.
Has work time started?
Not yet. We still are waiting for 2 teams.
Okay, good.
Shannon, I have a question.
Yes?
If the start task does not happen, is the round void? Like, does it stop immediately, or do we let the robots continue?
I mean, if they could possibly, if they selected the wrong program, right, they could touch, I mean, if it hasn't moved, right, it wouldn't be a touch violation. But if they basically they're unsuccessful in programming the starting task, basically the only points they can earn is, for staying intact.
Okay.
So yes,
We
the starting
still-
task is absolutely essential for round 2.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Excuse me, we only have 2 tasks, right?
So there's a game ending task, yes, and basically as part of the start, there's this unknown task of spinning.
Yes, the 2 tasks.
Yeah, 2. In the first one and the ending, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, see, I think at one time we had 20 hands up. I think 1 hand is down. Did you lower your hand, or are you okay? Are you ready to start? Now we've got 20 back up. Okay. I think we're ready to start. Are you ready, timer?
Yes.
Okay, so please start the 30-minute timer. The timer has started. Teams, you have 30 minutes to practice.
All right, good luck to the teams.
And again, as a reminder, we'll be spotlighting teams as you practice. If you do have any questions, please type the questions in the chat. We'll be asking teams periodically to unmute themselves so we can have some sound, which hopefully will make it a little more exciting for the attendees. The Robofest staff, again, will be proctoring, again, the work time.
think I should make the turn a bit faster. That's slow. Okay. The worst problem is the left sensor. It keeps getting shut off during the match.
You could have replaced it, right?
Huh?
You could have replaced that, right?
I guess that's fine. Oh, what happened? Configuration.
ಇವ್ನು ಸಗದಾಗಿ ಹೋಗ್ತದೆ ಅಂತ ಹಾ
No, like, no. Watch this. Look, this is proof that Mr. Judge rigged us.
What happened? Okay, let's see if anything does. How is it staying there?
You didn't know. Oh, no. So basically, where are you? Stop. This is you.
Well,
she's programming, yeah. Doesn't look like a student.
Switch the right sensor with the left sensor. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Do I need to switch the wires too?
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Let's do that. Let's do that. So once that's so you can I can plug in the right wire. You want me to change the wiring too? Because this is the here. You want me to change the wires too?
No, the wires stay on. I guess it's fine. Okay. So put this in.
ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ 32 minutes 35 minutes ಅದು
ನೀವಿಲ್ಲ ಮಾತಾಡೋದು ಏನ್ ಕಾನ್ಸಂಟ್ರೇಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದು
ಅವನೇ ಹೇಳ್ತಾನೆ ಪೌಲ್ ಆ ಥರ ರೆಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ತೀನಿ ಒಂದು ಎರಡನೇ ಕೈ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರ ಸರ್ ಎರಡನೇ ಕೈ
For everything you always you know So we really have to move forward. Wait, before you even press on this, let's hear it. Let's hear it. That's an unstable block. You're not supposed to use. What are you doing? What are you doing? What?
Twenty minutes left.
You
There
guys
are
are.
20 minutes left.
Yeah. I'm unmuted. They want to hear things going. It's under 20 minutes.
我们保3争4好吗？保2争3吧。
So Kim, I just sent you a link to round 1. So at some point you can just, even in there, because you have to upload it to a website, and if you just hit whatever on that link and just download through the link, you can just drag it from your downloads on your browser right to their upload.
Site. Yeah, I'll wait.
Yeah. We're like I said, I'm not gonna.
No, it's fine. Good to have it, though.
可以，我觉得。碰到的。
I haven't done that, any of that, this stuff before, so it's something I should get to do.
但是速度是 OK 的。往前你要稍微往调低0.1，哇，是这个好。
Stop.
Oh, what's in there?
It's getting caught on the tape of the mom. Okay, no, they were both too short. So one, so we go, I guess, even though I don't like doing that.
The water bottle up here.
Yeah, it's getting caught on the tape with the marble. Did that at first.
Five white water bottle. Force the water bottle.
That's incredibly annoying because it's gonna be off because it's getting caught on the tape.
So each of them, all of them,
When it's here,
all the ones on the left side with the left water bottle, and the one in the middle on the right with the right water bottle.
Well, yeah, but here's the issue. It's while it's running, it's getting caught on the tape, the marble, and it moves slow. It's struggling.
So how's it getting caught on the tape?
It just does. If you watch it, you'll see. It just has a hard time moving on the tape. I really don't know. It just it's moving slower.
It's like scratch it in, push it in more. If you scratch it, what happens if the tape gets it a lot
I think
more?
we do that. I think we just push it in.
It flattens the tape more. You scratch it like that.
You want to run this again with flattened tape? I don't think that's going to do
You
anything.
scratch like the sides.
What?
This is electrical tape, right? Kind of like.
Wait, did it do the end game task? I wasn't looking. I just picked it up.
It's time to work.
So, let's see.
Water bottle right here. All the water bottles here. Right bottom. Okay. So everything that's shot from the right side is in the right bottom. So you just move.
Well, yeah, I realize I need to turn, but just watch. Once I run this, you'll see. It has a hard time moving when the marble's on the tape for some reason.
All right, less than 15 minutes left. Okay, 15 minutes, 22 seconds.
Okay.
That's good.
I think that's just how you're right.
Well,
Always
because that one moves correctly, I guess I'll just not do it. No, don't stop it, because I want to see where the end game ends up, because I haven't actually looked at it.
No.
بس هيعدي الاسود اللي ما شافه احنا اذا ما شافه يكمل عشان كذا صار عندنا احنا في العاده عمليه اخر حاجه عندك الكره الثانيه عمليه كوره ما شافه
Turning enough, it says 90.
عملها بعد ما شافه الكره الاخيره
Would follow the right edge for 13, but it just doesn't. So I'll just say move. Should I not get into the program when I get this pen? Should I break it?
That we're supposed to stop it?
What? I want it to stop. It's something like
Yeah, you do it.
Well, then I just need to.
لا هذا دكتورة في الجامعة ما هو تروب وما كثير جدا هي درست تسألية درست على الجزئية حصل كده لا بكرة تقابل معاهم إن شاء الله مع بنات خالد بس إذا كان معها كلها مع الحاج حنان الجديد كلنا مع بعض
11 minutes. Yeah. الثانية هتتبعت في نهاية التاسك. Okay, 10 minutes left. 10 minutes. We have 10 minutes.
Too high.
開始大嘅喎，開始大。
Interesting。3分㗎。個波推咗計，推咗計唔計？機推咗，應該唔計。佢係個，佢好似係白色係只可以用個，白色係只可以用個，係啊。咁就係佢係唔可以被推喐，佢唯一可以選擇係你有一定攞，做乜嘢啫？冇人。對啊，唔知嚟，你係咪唔知嚟？唔知係。有8分鐘，8分半。
你哋可以執成你啲飯盒啊嗰啲，係啦，嗰啲有個 closing 啊，3分鐘。依家都喺入去。係，因為大家都唔多㗎啦，咁你早啲啲嘢搞掂，早啲翻屋企啦。
هم بعتوا ورقة من شوية. الثانية هتبقى في نهاية في نهاية التاسك.
喺前面好留意啊！如果唔係，下次你又要再播多你一次。邊個？開環皮呢隻都好幾個站，可能我哋喺機市飲杯茶。你話用乜嘢？我投訴佢啫。我去投訴我哋學校。我哋你做你講嘅。誒唔飲啊，請。哇！ 有冇手指嘅？喺度講嘢啫。你不如唔好擺喺度咧，直落出去啦，不如。聽到啊，地下。啊。
Because if we
Thank you. 得埋我下邊啱停喺中間。Down position。你兩個都唔係喎。即係你睇咗波其實破咗條線之後，即係計音圖，都係應該差唔多。有佢都掂咗個位置。你有個聲打，有聲打，佢彈咗我半邊。哦，有冇事？有冇事？有冇事？有冇事？我 hold 得住啫。睇下有冇歪到位。衝落去。收口喎，收口咗。執咗頭啊！執咗頭啊
5 minutes. There are
條班向上我。
Okay, 3, 2, 1, stop.
No, you just turned it off.
What?
Now it's up.
Well,
Yeah, start already.
高咗少少。
This thing keeps popping. Okay, now you can try.
The position.
It doesn't fall out because it's about. So it's gonna fall. It's going. We don't have time for that, unfortunately. It won't stop it. See that dark? That's possible out. Oh god. That's right.
有一次個邊係點覺㗎？唔係啊！你依家拎到咁慢，點出嚟？3分鐘㗎。跟住過完未啊？睇完之後睇住分享，即係嗰個時間點，之後改咗佢時間點落咗。乜都唔落，攞睇一個波同嗰個。指出嚟得㗎嗰個時間點。
الفيديو اللي هم عايزينه مش عايزين نقول ده عايزين بس الراوند الاولى بما فيهم وقت الحكم
There are 3 minutes left.
مستر محمد عارف انت هتبعت لي السكورينج شيت ازاي؟ عارف هترفع السكورينج شيت ازاي؟ يقول لك على جوجل درايف.
Wait,
This isn't. Yeah. So if one of those balls for it.
Didn't change 14.
Yeah.
9 to 14. 9 to 14.
Can you reset the robot?
好出嚟一屆，出嚟一屆就落幕去喎。咁咪咧，覺得嗰個冇出，就
Many places just change one place.
One place.
9 to 14.
And you've got it in the D's program. Oh, no. Oh, okay.
Angles are now gonna upload again.
Set up the Maria. Set up the table. No, they haven't sent it. So, no, they'll send it after robot is in.
No, time ago.
Here, Eric, see. This is only one page. Let us send first.
1 minute left.
I'll also put it on the.
بيقولوا انتوا تستخدموا ديفايس تاني عشان تسجلوا؟ قلت له خبطني بالسؤال. بيقول لك الفيديو اللي هيترفع هو الراوند الاولى والراوند الثانيه بما فيهم وقت الحكي السكور بس.
هيرفع لك، هيبعت لك هو لينك. هيبعت لك اللينك ترفع عليه. Time is up. Please finish your changes.
Okay, practice is over. All teams need to stop their robots. Practice is over. We need to have all the robots stopped in the starting zone. When that is done, we will then unveil at least the setup instructions for round 2, or at least just the only thing needs to be changed. So you make sure all robots are stopped. Practice is over. So I think we will email, again, these factors of E and G with the local head judges. We'll also type the values of E and G in the chat. We're hopefully going to try and do round 2 a little more efficiently than round 1. So we need all teams to stop practice. And we need location judges ready to set up for round 2. Okay, so judges, pay attention. I think everyone has stopped practicing. Double check. Actually, one team has their video turned off. Could you please leave your video on? Just please stay muted, but we want video on still.
Okay, the information is on the chat now.
Yes. Okay, so all judges, you need to set up. E is 45 centimeters. E. So remember, E is the dimension for ball 2. G is 40 centimeters.
E 45 وجي 40.
E كم؟
Elmer, did you see that question in the chat?
Yeah, I don't know what they're asking.
I think they want to know everything, but I don't think that was our plan.
Yeah, no, some of this information is only for the teams.
Yeah, I can show it on the screen for round one. I'll just share my screen real briefly. Okay, so again, here's the setup for round two. Again, the only thing right that is new is E is 45, G is 40. Right, so E is measured from the top of the table, right, furthest away from the camera, down to the ball 2. G is measured from the left edge of the table over to ball 5. This should have been emailed to all the local head judges, this particular page. All the local head, so this should not have been emailed to spectators, but this should have been emailed to all the local head judges. And judges, once you have your tables set up, please just have one team member come to the start zone and have the robot ready to start. When you're ready to start, raise your hand, please, if you're all set up and everyone's ready to go. We'll try and streamline round two. So I won't go over the instructions. Hopefully they're the same as round one. Just once everyone is ready, raise your hand. If you're ready for me to give the countdown, have your hand raised. Otherwise, if you're still setting up or still waiting for your team to get ready, do not raise your hand until you are ready.
Excuse me, can we change the batteries?
Change the batteries?
Yes.
Yeah, please do it quick. You have to be ready. Please don't hold up the other teams.
Excuse me, if we change the batteries, we gotta to read out loud the.
Okay, well, we're going to start in a few seconds, so hopefully you're not totally dead batteries, but in general, that should be done during the work time is the official rules. Sorry, things are a little different since we're online.
Yeah, sorry, we didn't pay attention to the battery. We just did.
Okay, we have 11 teams ready. I'm just waiting for all 20 teams. And remember, if you've raised your hand, that means your tables are all set up. Teams are all ready to go. You're just waiting for the countdown. We're still waiting for 6 more raised hands from teams. We're just waiting for 3 more teams. Waiting for 2 more teams. One more team. I think maybe this team had to log out and come back in. I don't think they have a team number, but. I think it's Ma.
Oh, okay.
Haj.
Yeah, but they're back, so that's good.
They're back, yeah. But they don't have their team number with them anymore.
It's okay.
Okay, but they haven't raised their hand yet.
Yeah, we'll just wait till they finish.
I'm sorry. Are you almost ready? What are we waiting on?
Yeah, their hands up now.
You're up? Oh, no, thank you. Okay. Okay, so all sites should be ready. So timer, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, please start your recording devices now. So all recording should be going. I will now count down. All teams should be ready to start their robots. On the count of 3. 3, 2, 1, go. And if a few teams would like to turn their sound on, it'd be okay. We'd like to have some sound for our attendees. Just 3 or 4 teams.
All right, thank you. 90 seconds left. One minute.
I think
30 seconds.
any problem. Around to be. That's the thing.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time is up.
నేను టర్న్ ఆఫ్ చేసిన సైన్ అప్ చేయకుండా recording and I'll be an actual videos together.
Final one.
Okay. Judges, make sure that you go through all your scoring. Remember, again, with your recording device, please zoom in on the robot to verify if the game any task was accomplished. And also please zoom in on the hole slot so we can double check the balls in the hole slot, and zoom in on the bottles to see if they're moved or knocked over. And once you are done,
Completed, knocked over.
actually it looks like they already lowered their hands. So I guess maybe this time, maybe raise your hand if you're completed judging. Looks like all the hands have been lowered.
Did not move. Correct.
2 didn't move.
Yeah.
So unless you're completely finished judging, please keep your hand lowered.
Model 2. Is that outside? Is that considered completely outside?
Yes.
If you can't see any of the ring in the putting.
So maybe 2 teams finish before the 2 minutes might be why they're already done.
Okay, and so ball 2 moved outside the circle line. That's 5 points, correct? Bottle 3.
Yeah, Chris, I'm gonna put the upload link in the chat.
Sure, that sounds good.
But local judges should already have this information, but just in case.
I have a question.
Yes.
When you are looking at bottles that have been knocked over, do the points, are they awarded for both completely knocking over it and also moving outside the salt?
No, only one, not both.
Thank you.
Hi, our timer went off because, I'm sorry, my daughter was videoing.
That's okay. Actually, we're going to use the times from the official videos. So as long as you got it on the recording that you're sending to us, you'll be okay.
Well, so let me tell you. So my daughter was videoing and I had a timer set on my phone and it went off. So it stopped video and then it started back up immediately after. So there's 2 videos.
Okay.
Oh,
So
that's
but
fine.
we maybe just missed like a second or two then, you're saying?
Like, yeah, like a second, like when the video, like she hit.
Okay, but you did catch the end of the run.
Oh, of course, the whole thing, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We can probably figure it out from the timer.
okay, great, okay. Okay, I just wanted you to know, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, Chris, you see
Yeah.
the question in chat? Yeah.
Yeah, so it's yeah, answer verbally. I'll answer the question in the chat. Yeah, so if balls are knocked over, they only get the points for being knocked over. A ball should only get points for being moved if it is not knocked over. Okay, I only see 8 raised hands. So again, please, if you finished judging, if the team has agreed on the scores, please raise your hand so we know you're done judging. We just have a brief closing to get to once everyone has finished judging.
Team Bomb Ace. You hear me? Team Bomb Ace. Is that you, Gary? The judge with Kim Walsh listed. Is that you, Gary? You could unmute.
Yes.
Is that Mr. Walsh, Gary Walsh?
Kim, younger brother, much younger.
Okay, because you're not, we're trying to see if you are the Canadian director.
That's my brother, Gary, who's retired now as of the spring. Yeah.
Okay, so your brother, okay. Excellent.
I'll tell him you said hi.
We are looking forward to that. Thank you.
Good.
Excuse me?
Yes?
How do we send you the points?
Oh, the videos, you mean, or the score sheet?
Yeah, the videos and the score.
Yeah, so there's a link. It's in the chat. We also sent that link to local head judges via email.
Okay. Okay. Can you, okay.
So it's probably going to be at least, actually probably Elmer, if you want to post that link, because it's probably bit back in the chat again now.
Can you resend it again? Because we...
Okay.
The link should now be in the chat. Okay, you don't have to upload everything right now. We have a few more closing remarks though before you need to worry about uploading things. So you don't have to upload anything immediately. We just make sure first before you start uploading if you're done judging. So we're looking for raised hands for you to show us that you're done judging. We have a few more than closing comments from Dr. CJ Chung, the director of Robofest, before we're done. But so you don't need to upload anything quite yet. You'll have an hour after we finish to upload everything. But we just want to make sure all the judging is completed before we do our closing remarks.
Question?
Yes.
Excuse me to check. You said that we have to upload the judging scores now?
Not
judging sheets?
After the competition, yeah.
After the competition, not now.
Yeah, I mean like 5 minutes from now, hopefully, or 10 minutes.
Fine. So one more question, please.
Yes.
What are we expecting now?
Well, right now we're just waiting. If you've got your hand raised, I think it's 3691. Are you the one asking the question? Yeah,
we're done.
You're done judging.
Done.
We're just waiting for other teams to finish judging.
And
then we'll have like 5 minutes, and then we'll explain what you need to do for the videos.
Okay.
And the score sheet.
Thank you so much.
So
okay,
if you're done judging, you are on schedule.
Okay, I'm done.
Yeah, we just need to make sure all the teams are done judging. So we're still waiting for raised hands.
Okay, fine. Fine and clear. Thank you so much.
Yep, you are good. Yep. Okay, or at least if you're done judging, if we could have kind of everyone come back to your screens. Again, we want to make sure everyone can hear the closing remarks and also make sure everyone's clear on what they need to do with submitting materials. And again, if you are done judging, please let us know. And we'd like to make sure that everyone can hear the closing remarks. So in a few of our screens, at least we don't see you in the screens anymore. So we're worried you maybe stepped away. We just have one more slide to share with you, and then Dr. Chung has some closing remarks. But we're still waiting for some raised hands to make sure everyone is done judging. Okay, so I think some teams maybe just forgot to raise their hands, but I think they're all done judging. Some teams maybe already trying to upload things, which is fine. But we do have at least one last slide. So I'll show this. So again, thank you everyone for this competition. Again, at least here's, if you should have already received, I think, this presentation link in a previous email. So you should have actually already had this link. We have emailed this link with local head judges. It's also in the chat. Make sure you upload your videos, score sheets, and checklists, all this link. If there's any issues, you can also send video or score sheets to Elmer Santos. His email is esantos@ltu.edu. Results will be announced at the Robofest Online World Championship closing ceremony on Saturday, October 17th. And thank you. I think now we're going to turn this over to Dr. CJ Chung, who has some closing comments. He's the founder and director of Robofest.
Hello, everyone. I am CJ Chung, Professor of Computer Science at Lawrence Tech, and the founder and director of Robofest, started 21 years ago. Thank you, everyone, for joining in Robofest game competition today. I commend all the students on their hard work. Great job, everyone. Also, kudos to coaches, mentors, parents for supporting this online event. In addition, we cannot give enough thanks to local judges for their support. All the students, please come to the camera. Please wave your hands to show your appreciation to your coach, mentors, parents, friends, and judges. Please wave your hand. Let's shout, thank you. Can you say thank you again? I should not forget to thank Robofest staff, Shannon Pelonis, Elmo Santos, Pam Sparks, and Chris Cartwright for their hard work to manage this complex synchronized competition around the world. Finally, I would like to thank international directors, Mrs. Manal Osman Nagashi from Saudi Arabia, Mr. Baek Seung-dong from Korea, Mr. Jackie Yao from Hong Kong, Dr. Yao Okraku from Ghana, and Mr. Gary Walsh from Acadia University in Canada. Actually, Gary has been working with Robofest since 2013. He retires this year. Thank you, Gary. Actually, his brother is here. We just checked. We thank the Walsh family. We would like to invite Gary to the award ceremony next Saturday. So we will contact you. Thank you, Gary. By the way, we used to do high five with teams and friends at the in-person competitions. Sorry, we cannot do that anymore this year, but can you do it virtually? Show your open palm to the camera. Can you try? Can you do that? Perhaps this will be recorded as the first virtual high five in human history. Show your palm, open palm to the camera, and let's say high five. I'll post this picture on Facebook. Okay, show your open palm. Let's say high five. Can you say high five? Let's say hello, friends.
Hello, friends.
Hello, friends.
Yeah, the first virtual high five. Okay, thank you so much.
From Jeddah, Saudi Arabia, we're saying goodbye to everyone. Good luck.
Thank you. You know,
You want to say something?
No.
we learned we can achieve many things if we are connected.
Goodbye.
No.
Yes, we are connected both ways and work together. And we can solve many real problems. I'm sure Robofest teams can advance technology and solve real-world problems, ultimately for humanity. Let's get connected and work together. Thank you. We are having the award ceremony next Saturday. Let's meet again on October 17th at the award ceremony. Stay safe, stay learning, and keep collaborating. Goodbye. Goodbye, everyone. And thank you again.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Shannon, Elmore, Chris, thank you very much.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye. Bye, everybody.
Bye, everyone. Thank you, Mr. Big.
Bye.
Okay, guys, I'm going to leave the meeting.
Say.
Very much, CJ Jong.
Thank you very much.
Hey, Shannon, can you call Jenna? Is she still there?
Yes. I just promoted her to panelist. Maybe she'll come in.
Yeah.
She didn't respond to my email.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. I mean, just I mean, I can email her too, but no.
Bye from Lawrence Tech.
Bye.
Hey, bye bye. That's camera.
I'm gonna remove all these other folks.
Wow, anyway, great job, team. It was the last online competition this year.